Hello, my name is Julia Edina binti Usmini, and today I will be talking about the Contingencies leadership theory in 21st century leaders. So we'll dive right into the Contingencies leadership theory. The finest leaders, according to this theory, are those who can adapt multiple leadership styles to diverse situations. These leaders understand that just because one method of leadership worked in the past does not guarantee that it will work in the future when the situation or job is different. When determining distinct leadership styles, contingency theory highlights three main factors. They are as follows, which are traits, behavior, and situation. So there are four types of contingency theory. The first one is the Fiedler's contingency theory, which proposes that effective leadership is dependent on the leader's influence over the circumstance as well as his or her style. Strong leader-member relationships are essential for success. Leaders must also offer assignments in a clear and concise manner with well-defined objectives and processes. They must also be able to administer sanctions and incentives. Fiedler's contingency theory applies exclusively to highly supervised groups, not to teams. It also employs a least preferred co-worker (LPC) scale to identify the sort of employee with whom the boss has the most difficulty cooperating. The key attribute that characterizes the capacity to lead, according to this contingency model, is the leader's temperament. The second one is situational leadership. The focus of this contingency model is on leadership style and the maturity of individuals who are being led. According to this theory, leadership styles are based on four behaviors: telling, selling, participating, and delegating. The maturity stages vary from incompetence or unwillingness to complete the assignment to eagerness and capacity to complete the work. The concept is that a competent leader would change leadership approaches on a situational basis to meet the maturity level of the group in issue. And the next one is the path goal theory. It is a hybrid of two prominent theories, goal setting and anticipation. It promotes the belief that good leaders assist people under their command in achieving their objectives. Leaders in this contingency model are responsible for ensuring that their subordinates receive the assistance and knowledge they need to fulfill the objectives. Effective leaders, according to this view, provide clear routes for their subordinates to follow in order to assist them to reach their objectives and to try and eliminate roadblocks. And the last one is decision-making theory. This contingency leadership model proposes that competent leaders analyze conditions, assess the group support for the endeavor, and then modify their preferred leadership style to meet the scenario. So what is 21st century leaders? This term refers to a multifaceted and integrated approach to leadership that is centered on connections. Leadership advances new ways of being, knowing, and doing while honoring the evolving aspect of human existence via shared objectives and ambitions. Individuals, the social good, and ecological sustainability are all priorities for 21st century leadership. It is inclusive, collaborative, and of service. So, in applying the contingency leadership theory in 21st century leaders, they'll need to be strategic opportunists. Only organizational visionaries will be able to see strategic chances ahead of their competition. They'll need to be internationally aware, with 80% of today's businesses encountering considerable overseas competition. Understanding foreign markets, global economics, and geopolitics will be critical. They must be able to lead a highly decentralized organization as environmental demands for organizational speed, adaptability, learning, and leanness rise. The march toward the high involvement organization will accelerate. They will need interpersonal skills. A varied workforce will require a leader who is acutely aware of and sensitive to multicultural expectations and demands. They will need to be community builders. Work and organizations will be a key source of need fulfillment, and leaders will be expected to help establish this community in such a manner that organizational members feel a sense of ownership for the organization and its goal.